welcome to boot camp, I guess? Hey everyone, Templar74 here with another Yu-Gi-Oh video, and today's Yu-Gi-Oh video is going to be my review of the latest episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's, episode 33, Goha 6 Boot Camp, Goha 6 Elementary. And I gotta be honest with you guys, this episode was a really good episode for Gakuto. It was a Gakuto-focused episode, which are always nice. It showed a new ending sequence, or a different ending sequence, I guess you could say. And it just goes to show what Yuga and the gang have gotten themselves into. But yeah, at risk of further rambling though, let's move on to the actual episode. Now, the beginning of this video, I said Goha 6 Boot Camp, and then transitioned to the real episode titled Goha 6 Elementary. And that wasn't by accident. That was done on purpose, just because the opening of this episode is basically like a boot camp sequence. Everybody in the school, Goha 6 Elementary, including Yuga and company, who are now forced to go to this school, all line up in formation in the morning, and they're set to basically do this exhaustive march. And we learn that ever since the Machine Cavalry Club took over, they've basically cemented this new ritual, which is said to be the ritual all along, but apparently it's new, into where every student has to go through this. And let's be honest, it's completely brutal here. And we learn a little bit more about it, about how the students originally were having to build their own road to get to school, and they try to continue that tradition by not having them build roads, because that would violate several child labor laws. They don't say that in the episode, but let's be real, that's exactly what it would be. And yeah, so instead they have to do rock climbing, they have to do a long, grueling march before they can even get to school. Kind of draconian in my opinion, but that's beside the point. Anyway, we see Gakuto snap after this when he realizes he's not student council president anymore, and Ronzi basically says he's suffering from president withdrawal syndrome. Yeah, this I could make a comment about what's been going on in the States this week, but I'm not going to. Anyway, that said, Ronzi's trying to snap Gakuto out of this, basically saying, even though you are no longer the student council president, you are still the namesake for your dueling style. And yeah, Ronzi's trying to snap him out of it. And we get a little bit more curious about why Asuna trapped Yuga and company at Goha 6 Elementary. And we learn through her communique with the Goha president, Goha Corporation president I should say, well, the drone at any rate, that her goal is to completely crush rush dueling. And she did that by bringing Yuga and company here, using maximum cards to do so. And Rook is basically like, where did she get maximum cards anyway? What is this club up to? And Rook basically makes the absurd claim that they were mining for the maximum cards, and that's how Asuna got them. But it's funny because Roman's like, don't be ridiculous. However, we learn later on in the episode that's actually not too far off. But anyway, that said, we see Tazuki Galliant, the buff dude from the Machine Cavalry Club, and Gakuto challenges him to a rush duel, basically saying, if I win, we get to go back to Goha 7th. If you win, we're stuck here. And Tazuki Galliant accepts this challenge from Gakuto, and these two go at it. Tazuki's shovel is threatening to break the entire time, and his cohorts are telling him, you need to surrender. He's saying, don't be ridiculous, I'm not giving up this fight. And Gakuto actually does some pretty impressive moves here with his use of traps, strategies, and his new ace monster, Fiendish Commander Semi-Ruler. He's able to defeat Tazuki Galliant's ace monster Shield Bowling Kong and win the duel. And so Tazuki Galliant basically accepts his defeat after his machinery's also been crushed, and he leaves the Goha 6 Elementary. And Gakuto thinks, okay, I've won the duel, we can all go back to Goha 7th Elementary. However, Asuna still has him trapped when she says that's not going to happen because you've broken the rules, when Kaizo brought in forbidden technology to other students here at the school. So Yuga is basically like, well, I didn't do anything. Kaizo says that he brought in like this treadmill for a little girl, and it's kind of a nice little thing. But anyway, Asuna decides that they need to be punished for breaking her rules and her absolute rule over this school. So she sends them to this abandoned dorm even further away from Goha 7th Elementary than they were before. And this abandoned dorm is sitting in front of a mine, and that's where we learn from Yuga just where did she learn Maximum Summon? Where did she get the cards for Maximum Summon? The secrets to the Machine Cavalry Club have to be in that abandoned mine over there. And that's where the episode essentially leaves off. And then we transition into, like I said, a different ending sequence that's more focused around Gakuto, which is nice as well. And yeah, that's basically the episode in a nutshell. Like I said, this was a good Gakuto-focused episode. I really enjoyed it. Overall, I give this episode an 8 out of 10. This was a really good episode, in my opinion. But as always, in the comment section down below, let me know what your guys' thoughts were about this week's episode. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you think it was just there? What are your thoughts? Just let me know in the comment section down below, because as always, I enjoy hearing from you. Alright everyone, as always, Templar74 signing off. Have a great day everybody, and I'll talk to you all next time. Goodbye everybody. Hey everyone, Templar74 here. Did you enjoy the video? Do you want to help support me in making more content like this and see your name here at the end of every video? Then consider supporting me on Patreon. Any help is greatly appreciated and will help ensure continuation and increase the quality of production of the videos that I'm able to make for all of you. Link down below. Again, thank you so much for your support and for liking and subscribing. You all are amazing. And as always, everyone, Templar74 signing off. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll talk to you all next time. Goodbye, everybody.